Hey everyone, this is Weston Summers. This is the second video in the series for the NItecore MH12 flashlight, and in this video I will be giving a review of the flashlight. We already unboxed all our stuff, and I'm not going to show you how to use the holster, I'm not going to show you how to use the lanyard, I'm not going to show you how to use this replacement USB cover, the two O-rings, a replacement clicky. No, we don't need any of that. I'm going to show you how to operate your flashlight, I'm going to show you how to install your pocket clip, your grip ring, and how to charge it. Now, I did not feel confident giving a review on this flashlight until I had some use under my belt. So this flashlight has actually been through several charge and discharge cycles over the weekend. And I've actually already taken this light hunting, shining, gigging, whatever you want to call it, and it has performed flawlessly. So first off, let's get started on just a little bit about the flashlight. This is NItecore's new 18650 flashlight. They offer it in two different various models. One has a tactical tail cap, which is the MH12, and the other doesn't. It's slick top. It runs on one 18650 battery, or it runs on two CR123 batteries. So you have a lot of options. It puts out 1,000 lumens on high, and it has a moonlight mode of low of 3 lumens, and it'll run 520 hours or more on low. It's shockproof to 1.5 meters. It's got some good knurling on it. It's waterproof to 2 meters. And it states in the instructions that the testing is done with a NItecore 2600 milliamp battery. And this particular package of flashlight I bought came with a NItecore 3200 milliamp flashlight. So battery, excuse me. So there's actually 600 more milliamps of power in this battery versus the one they tested it. So I would expect at least 600 hours of runtime on low. I don't plan to test that anytime soon. We'll let somebody else do that. So first off, I guess we'll take the flashlight apart to show you how it comes apart. Here's your battery. Here's your tail clicky. Here's your front. Here's your mode switch. Here's your mini USB. And here's your body. This is how you take the body apart. So you got 3 pieces to your flashlight. Alrighty, let's put it back together here. So first off, I'm going to screw the head back on. There's no reason not to leave that on. And I'm going to show you how to install your grip ring. So to install your grip ring, you simply take your tail clip off, or your tail clicky off, slide your grip ring down onto your flashlight, and then you would tighten down the back again, and you would have a nice grip ring. It also has a lanyard attachment point. So that's done. To install your nice pocket clip, you simply look for this ridge right here, the widest ridge. You'll insert your pocket clip or press constant pressure on like this. Your pocket clip is fully movable around the flashlight. Very nice. Good color, nice and shiny. And I'm going to show you how to charge your flashlight. So the great thing about this flashlight is the ability to recharge itself. So not everybody wants to carry around their big NItecore charger all the time to charge up one battery. So NItecore has invented a way to charge the battery while it's in the flashlight. So here's your charging cord. It's got a nice NItecore Velcro cord retainer. It's USB to mini USB. And it just so happens that we have a little USB charging thing here. So we're going to insert our USB. And I'm going to show you how to charge it. So we're going to be looking for a blue LED here in the mode switch. So you'll uncap your mini USB. We're going to make sure we have everything lined up in the correct direction. And you have to turn on your flashlight for it to work. So here we are, plugging it in, and our flashlight is now charging. So this flashlight from Dead, it states that it takes about 6 hours to charge fully. Of course, I'm sure that was with the 2600 milliamp battery. This 3200 milliamp battery will probably take a little longer depending on your amperage output. But this is a very convenient way how to charge your light at night or in your truck when you're on the trip somewhere and not have to worry about taking a large charger with you. So your light won't come on while it's charging. This blue LED will go off once the light is charged, and you'll be ready to go. But I don't want to charge it up because I want to be able to show you the voltage meter. So when you unplug it, your light will come back on. There she is back on. And we'll cover up our mini USB port. So first things first, without going through the modes, I'm going to show you how to test the voltage in your flashlight. Now in these new NItecore flashlights, they have a proprietary system that has a voltage indicator that uses this blue LED in the mode switch to tell you how many volts are left in the battery. So I think this one charged up is 4.2, I do believe, don't hold me to that, but I hope it's down somewhere in the 3 or 4 range. Now the way this works is this blue LED will flash quickly in succession. We're going to give an example for 3.5 volts. It'll go flash, 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 so 1, 2, 3. There will be a pause, and then it will flash 5 more times for 3.5 volts. So to access this, the way you do it, it takes 2 hands. You want to click your tail switch and your mode switch at the exact same time, and we're going to be looking for a blue LED. So here we go, and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, blank. So then the light cuts on, so that means it's done. So that means this light has been run a little bit, and this light, or this battery, is sitting at 4 volts. So we're going to turn it back off, and once again we're going to click both at the same time. So click release. 1, 2, 3, 4, blank, and then the light cuts on. So that means it's done testing. If it was 3.9, it would flash 3 times, pause, and then flash 9 times. So this light has 4 modes on it. It has low, medium, high, and the turbo 1000. Once again, low, medium, high, turbo 1000. And then I'm going to go back to low for video purposes. If you hold down the mode switch, you access your special modes. So hold it down, strobe, hold it down again, SOS, dot, dash, 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 then it'll go dot, dot, dot. There we go. Alright, then you hold it down again, and it goes to a very efficient beacon flash, which goes up to like 1,000 something lumens, whatever it is. And you can set this up, and it will flash for just hours and hours and hours to help somebody locate you, so you don't have to sit there and run your battery down. If you hold it down again, they'll start over. Oh, I missed it. If you hold it down again, they'll start over. So holding, holding, holding. Then you go again, it'll go back to strobe. And then to get out of them, you just click the mode switch 1 time. So from any special mode, it doesn't matter which special mode you're in, I'll go to the second one. If you just touch the button 1 time, the light returns to low. Or it returns, yes, I think it does return to low on that. So here's the deal. If you turn your light on and off, I'll turn the light off. It doesn't matter how many times you click this mode switch, the light turns back on in the same mode that you turned it off in. So that means it has mode memory. So I'm going to turn it up to high, or turbo. I'm going to click it off. And if I click it back on, we come right back on in turbo. The only way to change the mode is once the light is on. So another great thing about this light is that it has a nice, smooth, deep reflector. It's a little deeper than usual. Here I'll try and shine at the camera a little bit. But I've used this light on high, and it states 230 something meters. If you can't see 200 yards with this flashlight at night, something's wrong. I mean, you know, it may depend on the weather, but this is a great flashlight. It has somewhat of a spotty beam, not quite as throwy as others. You can see there's a nice round in the middle there with a lot of flood, but the flood is what is really neat on the sides. If I had it actually strapped to a weapon, and I was able to see through the scope out to 50 to 100 yards easily, and there was plenty of flood to fill up the scope. I thought that the tail stand capability on this flashlight was not going to be as good with this split tactical tail switch, but it's as steady as a rock. It doesn't move in whatever direction, and I've used it tail standing several times. So if you're looking for a flashlight that has over 1,000 lumens, or up to 1,000 lumens, down to a moonlight mode of 3 lumens, which will run probably 600 hours on this battery, runs on one 18650 battery or 2 CR123 batteries, giving you a capability of primaries or rechargeable, and it has a built-in recharging unit, this NItecore MH12 is a really cool piece of technology. Now, I will tell you, if you hold it down, here we go back up to high, if you turn it on really turbo and you leave it on, the head of this flashlight does become almost uncomfortably hot before it steps down. It will step down to another lower lumen setting to save the head, but it does get almost uncomfortably hot. So I don't recommend running it on high for just the whole runtime. It says it will run about 1.2 hours on turbo with the 2600 milliamp battery. I believe it's a little longer than that with the 3200, but I could be wrong. I haven't done any really long time testing. I just run it down into the low 3 volts, and then I've charged it back up after we got done using it. So if you're looking for a new flashlight to add to your collection, maybe the NItecore MH12 is the flashlight to look at. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment, rate, or subscribe, and I'll do my best to answer them. Hope this has answered some of your questions, and I look forward to talking to you guys later on. Have a great day.